Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special edition of GM Sports Report. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to be able to see all of our upcoming videos. I'm here with Mason, and we're getting ready to talk about the NFL Super Bowl. The big game is this weekend, and I know Mason is absolutely stoked for the Eagles versus Chiefs, and just can't wait to see Saquon get out there and play for a Super Bowl. So we're gonna go dive right in and talk about this Super Bowl, right, Mason?
hmm
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah, man. I am not. I think it'll be probably the best game performance-wise that we'll see this season, and maybe the best performance-wise Super Bowl we have seen in a long time. Um, Obviously, I'm not excited about the matchup. It is my Super Bowl is your AFC Championship matchup, division rival against the Chiefs. Don't know who to pick. Hate them both. But my disliking for the Eagles runs through my blood. Um, I said to my mom earlier today at dinner, I have such a strong disliking for the Eagles that you can hold up a piece of equipment to my head and I would still say I do not like the Eagles. Um, so yeah, that's just my thoughts about it. I love Saquon still. I want him to have a fantastic game, but I hope he does a Christian McCaffrey 49ers against the Chiefs last year, kind of come up short, has a great game, comes up short. And I hope that the Chiefs three-peat. So yeah.
Wow, wow. I thought you'd be able to
No
put
wows
aside your
needed.
hate for the bigger
No,
the
no,
big there's a bigger
no. There is
task at
no
hand,
bigger
okay?
cause. No,
There's
there's
a bigger
not. No,
cause,
there's not.
okay? Put your bias
What's
to
the
the
bigger
side for
cause?
one football game, dang it.
What's the
Okay?
bigger cause? What's the bigger cause?
We can't see the Chiefs win 3 in a row, can we? Do you
I
really
can.
want that?
Yeah.
Do you really want to deal
Mhm.
with those fans? Think about those fans that were commenting on our TikTok. They're right if they win, okay? They're right. All
Oh
those
my
ones
gosh,
calling us
yeah.
fools saying, "Oh, just wait till we're in the Super Bowl." They'll be right, okay? So,
Oh,
yeah, what's the bigger
I know.
thing here?
Um, dude, do you know how bad it looks for Giants fans right now? The
Oh,
fact
I
that
bet.
after Saquon leaving, Giants have historically the worst season they've ever had, and Saquon goes on to potentially win a Super Bowl
Yikes.
with a rival. It can't get much worse. And like I said, I still love the guy, but I just can't see them win. 2019, it was either 2018, 2019. I don't remember. I don't care about the Eagles as much, but whenever they beat the Patriots, I was like, all right, cool, they got them one. Nick Foles, yeah, cool. He's not him, so not too worried about it.
Okay.
I cannot see Jalen Hurts win a Super Bowl. He is my Jason Tatum.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Now, let's try to put the bias to the side a little bit here. You're giving me the biggest
All
death
right,
stare right now, and I was trying not to laugh.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Let
All
me
right, go
regroup
ahead.
here. Um, let's try to put the biases to the side here. We got the jokes out, we got the rants out. I'll let you get it
All
off your
right,
chest. So let's dive into this
yeah,
Super Bowl because
yeah,
as much as people don't want to see this game, it will be a good football game. These are both
it
very
will.
talented teams. I feel like they match up very well against each other. I think it's gonna be a very close game. Um, I want to know what you think the keys are if the Chiefs want to win, and what the keys are if the Eagles want to win.
Okay. Um, if the Chiefs want to win, gotta stop Saquon Barkley. Chiefs defense, as we've seen in the playoffs. Um, I think I messed up against the AFC Championship messed up. I was saying how their run game, they kind of stopped that. But after a review, I was incorrect and the call is overturned. And they have to stop Saquon if they want to win this football game. Not only do they have to stop him, they have to stop these beasts at receivers. Jalen Hurts, he has the easiest job in football history. I don't care what you say. Um, and like the Chiefs have great corners, but I honestly think that the Eagles have better receivers. McDuffie is amazing, not gonna lie, but this Eagles offense is just amazing. And if the Eagles want to win, obviously they have to be powerhouse on offense, but not let defense get carried away. Defense has been a juggernaut this season, has been amazing. So I think they really just have to do what they both do best. Patrick Mahomes is going to get those calls. He needs them. And yeah, they have to run the ball as well, because those DBs on the Eagles secondary are phenomenal. Linebackers are phenomenal. So it's gonna be a dogfight, both sides of the
Yeah.
ball, special teams, everything. So
Yeah, that makes me think, with how good the Eagles defense is, uh, doesn't that hurt the Chiefs? Because I feel like a big part of the Chiefs needing to win is having guys like Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelsey step up and have huge games. And those DBs are no joke over on the Eagles, and I could see them
no,
slowing them
yeah,
up pretty bad.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, if Travis Kelsey's whole game is getting open in the middle of the field, so if he can continue to do
Right.
that, that's the biggest thing. And we've seen it week in, week out. So if they
Right.
can stop Travis Kelsey in the middle of the field, should be all right.
Yeah. I think the keys, I have similar thoughts as you. Obviously, you need to stop Saquon Barkley. That's their defensive game plan. They need to stop him. If I am the Chiefs, I'm telling them every day, drilling it into them, which I sure they already are. If we lose, it's not because of Saquon Barkley and it's not because of
Uh huh.
AJ Brown. We are not losing to these two players. Okay. If we lose to
No,
Devontae
no.
Smith having a freak game, which he probably could be capable of putting up, you never
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Or, Jalen Hurts having some phenomenal game. Like if you lose to by that, then fair play. But you cannot lose to Saquon Barkley and AJ Brown. If you let them go off, I do not see the Chiefs winning this game. So from a
Mm-hmm.
defensive standpoint, that's their key. Obviously, from an offensive standpoint, like you said, they just need to get Travis Kelsey open down the middle of the field. Those like 10, 15-yard passes they like to do to him right up the middle of the field. Those got to be there. I do think Xavier Worthy is important, and it will be interesting to see how Eagles defense attacks that. Xavier Worthy is a big threat for them, so I will be interested to see how that plays out. Go ahead, I know you want to say something.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh,
Dude,
right,
dude comes out of the cave every postseason. We're
that's very fair.
Dude has not put up. I don't think he put up 100 yards this season, apart from playoffs.
Yeah,
He
yeah, that's fair
he's
enough.
this dark horse that they have to stop. So that's my comment.
Yeah, that brings me to a point. If you're a sports better out there, go bet the over on Juju Smith receiving yards because he's probably only at like 15 right now. And he'll probably go have like 50, 60 out of nowhere because it's like you said. I think we texted about this last week. It's like you don't hear
Yeah,
a word
yeah,
about Juju Smith Schuster for the whole season. And then come playoff time, uh, you know, there he is. So, yeah, that's a good point. And that's actually going to lead me to a point that we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. But
hmm
yes, that is a big deal to them, is using him as a secret weapon. I go to the Eagles now. Obviously, your key should be let Saquon, let AJ Brown cook. There's not much thinking to it. Those are your two biggest threats on offense. You got to let them have big games. The defensive end, it just needs to stay as dominant as it's been. You know what I mean? If you stop Xavier Worthy and Travis
yeah.
Kelsey, I see the Chiefs having a very hard time producing offense because I love Isaiah Pacheco. He had a great Super Bowl last season, but he's a little banged up. He hasn't looked fully healthy since he's come back. And Kareem Hunt seems like he's starting to run out of gas. So I'm not too sure how much of a threat the Chiefs running backs are. So it's important to lock up Kelsey, Worthy, Schuster, the receivers. I think it's more important to lock up the pass game than the run game for the
Yeah.
Eagles. So those are the keys, I think, for both teams. Now I want to talk about what I was just talking about and what you were just kind of hinting at. What do you think are the secret weapons for both teams?
Okay, so I can go a couple secret weapons. I'd say for the Chiefs, I'd be scared to see what a motivated. I know you said you're not worried about it, but I'd be scared to see what a motivated DeAndre Hopkins looks like if he gets that one-on-one, because I don't think he's
Yeah,
washed at all. He's still elite in my eyes as far as uh, performance. Like if you give him a one-on-one ball, give him open field, open space, I think he can make a few guys miss and change field position. He just has it in his nature, and he's never been this far ever in his career in the NFL. So I'd be scared for him on the Chiefs side, and definitely also Pacheco on the screen game. Um, they like to run screens, and another guy too is Samaje Perine. I know you probably don't hear his name too much, but he was a guy that kind of iced the game. It was like the only play he played, I think, against the Bills, and he got that little swing pass to get the first down to kind of ice it. But he could be potentially pretty big in the return game as well as the receiving game. So yeah, that would be someone to look for on the Chiefs side, and the Chris Jones as well. Obviously, he's gonna have to play a big part with that Chiefs D line to stop Saquon, plug some holes, just not let him run all over the field. And on the Eagles side, let's see. Um, I'm really trying to think, but I can probably say I don't know, man. I really just think the Eagle. That's just Saquon for him.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard to think of a
Um,
secret weapon for the Eagles because all their weapons are so well known. So
I
I get where
know.
you're trying to think, and it's hard to think because I'm trying to think.
Maybe
Maybe
like
Dallas
Dallas
Goddard.
Goddard. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
um, because yeah, everyone else is gonna be so looked at, so highly just there, and then he'll just pop out, do a little Kelsey route, just get 15, 20 yards. So yeah, I mean that's probably what I'd have to say as far as secret weapon.
Yeah. Look, I love your DeAndre Hopkins pick. I think that's I think you hit the nail right on the head with that. DeAndre Hopkins is not washed by any means. And with their
Mm-hmm.
focus being on Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelsey, that's going to open up something for DeAndre Hopkins, or like we said, Juju Smith Schuster. One of those two guys is going to have a pretty good game, and that will be the secret weapon for them, in my opinion. Like you said, Pacheco could be a secret weapon. Like I said, he's looked a little banged up and not 100%,
Yeah.
but last season in that Super Bowl, he was huge for them. So I could see him being huge for them again. He's got experience. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm a
Yep.
big Pacheco guy, so I'd be happy to see it. And like you said, the Eagles is kind of hard to think about a secret weapon because, you see AJ Brown, he's like a huge weapon. Obviously, Saquon Barkley. There's no secret about those weapons. You know what I mean? So I do
Yeah.
think that
Yeah.
Dallas Goddard is a big secret weapon. And, I wouldn't say he's really a secret weapon, but he's underrated because of
Underlooked.
the studs you
Yeah.
have is Devontae Smith. Um, I think Devontae Smith can be a guy that, they're focusing so hard on AJ Brown that, he could have like a 30-yard reception that can turn the game on its head at any point in
Mhm.
time. So I think that will be kind of another guy. But Dallas Goedert and Devontae Smith, I think those are your two guys that come out with a big play at any moment, and it wouldn't be I think it would be expected, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think those are your two guys that
Yeah.
aren't
Yeah.
being talked about as much that can still make game-winning plays.
Mhm.
All right, now I want to kind of just slide real quick. I just want to get official predictions here. We've been saying predictions for almost I don't even know how long now. So I just want to get your official on the record prediction, not biased. I just want to know what you think from a ball knowledge standpoint, what your prediction is for this Super Bowl.
Oh, non-biased, huh? Dude, I don't like as good as the Eagles are. We've been saying that about every single AFC team. Like we thought the
I know.
Ravens were gonna get it. We thought the Bills were gonna beat them. I think the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win 21, 21-17.
Yeah.
No, that's too low of a score though.
Is it though? Is it though? Do you think it's
No,
going to be some
because they
high
both
scoring
have.
game? Because I don't.
I don't think so because we said that for. I hate to switch sports, but we said that for the Marab Umar fight that they'd just be wrestling the whole time and they were on their feet most of the time. So it's just like two
Yeah.
powerhouses on offense are just gonna keep clashing, but defenses have to step up. If the defenses aren't there, it's gonna be in the 40s. But
Yeah. But I think both defenses are
21-17
so good that
Chiefs.
it won't get to that point.
Yeah, 21-17 Chiefs. I think they're gonna pull it out. It might even be closer than that, honestly.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
also another real. Yeah, no, yeah, you're good.
Go ahead. No, go. No, go
21-17.
ahead.
Saquon won Offensive Player of the Year, so he did not win MVP.
Oof.
For
I think
anyone
that's.
that had any hope, but I don't think he was going to anyway. And I do feel
I
bad
don't
for
think
Jamar
it.
Chase, but
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it.
yeah,
I don't think I was expecting that.
no.
All right. My official prediction. This is a tough one. These two
I
teams
know.
are very close, in my opinion. I think the Eagles are a little bit more talented than the Chiefs. I really do. But the Chiefs have that experience. They're looking to
I
make history,
know.
something we've never really seen before. Um, they have, I hate to say it, the refs on their side.
Hmm.
They got Patrick Mahomes. They got Travis Kelce. You can't count them out. You just can't. But I do think the
Mm-mm.
Eagles are slightly more talented. I know we've said that, like you said, we've said it for almost every team they face this year. Oh, this team's more talented than the Chiefs. Da,
I
da, 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 da.
know. I
And it doesn't work
know.
out because the Chiefs are the Chiefs and they're going to have the experience and they're going to go out there and win a football game at all costs. But I really feel like this is the team that's going to stop the Chiefs. This is just
You
such a
think?
talented team. The Eagles are. I know you don't want to hear it, but Saquon Barkley is insane right now. AJ
I
Brown,
know.
amazing wide receiver. Devontae Smith, amazing wide receiver. Dallas Goedert, good tight end. Jalen Hurts, a good dual threat quarterback. I wouldn't say he's great or
Decent.
anything like that. He's a good. Okay, he's
Decent.
good. Good. Good dual threat quarterback. And
He's
their
alright.
defense is the number one ranked defense in the NFL. So I just feel like talent wise, they're better. But obviously, with the experience of the Chiefs, it's hard to ever count the Chiefs out. But I will say my prediction is I'm going to go 28-24 Philadelphia. That is my prediction. I think the Eagles will sneak out a win. I think it's going to be a very good game. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to have a lot of turning point moments. I think as much as I don't like both teams, I will think this is going to be an entertaining game. I will say that.
I
Um,
know,
and
dude.
with that being said, I think the Eagles are slightly more talented and better. And I'm going to go 28-24 Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry, buddy. But I
No, that's
think Saquon
fine.
Barkley is going to be hoisting that trophy.
Oh, well, don't say that. Just you can say like AJ Brown. I don't care with that.
All right.
Um,
All right.
I like just think about past Super Bowls though. Like obviously the '07 Patriots are better than the '07 Giants, and the Giants freaking won.
Yeah. No, I know. I get it.
So,
I totally get that. But did everyone pick the
dude,
Giants to win that year? Or did everyone pick
heck
the
no.
more talented team?
Yeah, they picked a talented team. The Eagles. Everyone's saying the Eagles are more talented. I think that
That's what I'm saying.
the
So, like
Chiefs
right
are the
now, like you
underdog.
can see where I'm coming from when I'm predicting the Eagles, right? Because I think they're the more talented
I
team. I'm not saying they're gonna win. Like I do think they'll win, but I'm not gonna be shocked at all if the Chiefs win. They're like it's almost
so
expected.
who do you think? Who do you think is the underdog in this? Do you think
That's a
there's an
good
underdog?
question. That's really a good question.
Let me hold
I
on. I'm
don't.
sorry to do this, but I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
the
look up the
betting odds real
odds.
quick
Look up the odds. Yeah, I was just about to say because
because
it's hard to tell. It's very
it's
split. I
got to
feel
be like
like.
105.
Yeah, it's got to be very close to even.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Let me
I'd
say.
say the Eagles are probably underdogs because the 3P on the line. I think a lot of people are gunning for
So
Patrick Mahomes.
yeah, it's one. Chiefs are one negative 125, Philly 105. So they have Philly as underdogs.
Okay. Yeah, I
Which
believe it.
coming off the Super Bowl, coming off a historic season for the Chiefs, I understand,
Yeah.
but I do think power wise that Eagles have more, but Chiefs, I think, I don't know. I think they'll get
Yeah,
it. I
that's
don't know.
fair.
I don't know. Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out for sure. All right, now we're going to head to the most important topic.
Okay.
What do you think Kendrick Lamar is going to open up with at the halftime show?
Um,
Let's get that
all
on the
the
records.
stars with SZA. I think
Really? See, I
all the
hope he ends
stars.
with that. I want him to
You
end with
think
that.
so? Okay, I
Yeah.
can see that because that's like their biggest duo. I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna open up to Not Like Us though.
No, that's middle of the
What do
set, in
you
my opinion.
think? Um, or maybe like humble, like throw it back,
I think that's a good choice. I think
like
Mad
DNA.
City's a good
Oh,
choice. DNA is a good choice. TV
I
off,
could
maybe.
see, I
If
could
you
see a
try to
little
get the new one
throwback.
out
Yeah,
there.
you think? You think straight up
Maybe
TV off?
try to play the
Because
recency
that
bias
is
a little
probably his
bit.
most known song right now with all the young kids and
It's
everyone
what's popping
watching.
right now. You know, I mean, he might save the
Right,
throwbacks for the
right.
middle, late till later on. He might start with one of the bangers that are
Might
new,
be,
at
might be.
least.
Yeah, kind of get the crowd reeled in, and then
Let's
kind of
get a
go into
prediction on the
his like
books and see who's right
bag.
next week, though. I'm gonna write it
All
down. Let me
right,
know. First song, what do you think it's
I'm
gonna
a.
be?
I think it's gonna come out with. Bum, bum, no one ever for me. Bum, bum, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So DNA. I'm gonna say DNA.
Okay.
That's a good come out song.
All right.
What do you have?
So I'm
Oh, is
stuck
that
between.
humble? I
No, it's
screwed up.
DNA.
I
It's
think it's
DNA.
okay. I didn't want to look like a
I'm
casual
stuck
like there. Sorry.
between Mad City and
I like that.
I'm stuck between TV off. I'm between those two. I'm gonna go with do I go with the classic like what broke him out with Mad City or do I
I
go with the
think that's
newest
what he's
banger?
gonna do, bro. Ah,
I'm
but
gonna
that's
go with
such a
TV off.
good
I'm
come out
going with
song.
TV off.
So you think he's gonna go newer? Are we just gonna do new gen versus old gen? Cause say he comes out to humble or something. Would
But
just
I
no
can
one
see
win?
him coming out to Mad City, so I'm not against him coming out to news. I just think he's gonna start with TV off. I will think he'll get to his classics though at some point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it'll it'll be very interesting. But I do
I
think
love
you're
how we're
right.
we're both way more intrigued on breaking this down than the actual Super Bowl. That
I
is
wouldn't say
sad.
more intrigued. I just think it's probably one of the best halftime performances we've seen in a while.
All right. If
Um,
one of us are
as far as
right,
him, bro's coming off 5 Grammys.
that's fair. If one of us are
Um,
right, we'll have to give the other a reward in some way. Yes.
okay.
Um, so yeah, we'll see if one of us is right. And that's gonna pretty much wrap up this episode because we've been ranting for a little bit here now. We're looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say we're looking forward to the two teams playing in the Super
We're
Bowl. We're
interested to
looking forward.
see.
Yeah, yeah. We're looking forward to
Interesting.
see the tradition of the Super Bowl play out, and we're looking to see if history will get made. It'll be an entertaining game, even though if you don't like the teams. It'll be interesting to see it play out. So thank you guys for tuning in to this episode and watching us kind of just yap about the Super Bowl. Let us know
What
your
color
thoughts about the Super
Gatorade do you
Bowl, your
think he's gonna
predictions.
throw on him?
Oh, come on. We're not doing that right now.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm
All
kidding.
right.
I'm
Thank you guys for
kidding.
watching. Let us know in the comments what color Gatorade you think will be spilt on the field after the game. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be able to see all of our upcoming videos. Thank you guys for tuning in and have a great day, everybody. Go Birds.
Thank you, guys.